The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. Have you ever experienced that as soon as you start to gain some positive momentum in life, you cause yourself a painful crash? This is the equivalent of putting a wooden stick in the front wheel while you ride a bike. This book, The Big Leap, is about letting the good times roll, something that most of us can't tolerate. The author calls this the upper limit problem, the only problem you really have to solve in order to get abundance, lasting success, and love. Hi and welcome to the Booklab. I'm Björn, and this is the place where we bring you the best book recommendations when it comes to philosophy, psychology, human nature, and human potential. And today we're talking about The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks, and in this video I'm going to share my favorite highlights and takeaways from this book. Most people have well-crafted stories about why they can't take their big leap. Quote, "I can't take my time to make a video, write, etc. because my family needs me. I can't do what I really want because I won't make as much money doing it. I can't go up early to work on my project because my work later that day will suffer." There's a huge fear behind each and every one of those complaints, and that fear is asking, what if my genius is not good enough? The author talks about 3 traps, common traps that people are stuck in, which prevents them from going into their zone of genius, and the third one surprised me. 1. The competence trap. Spending your energy doing things you're ill-suited for, things that you're not interested in learning or mastering. 2. The competence trap. Wasting your energy doing things that you're competent at but don't excel at. Many people can do these things as well as you. 3. The excellence trap. Spending your time on things you do really well, things that make you highly valued at the company but are not fully aligned with your genius. So what does it feel like to be in your zone of genius? Your zone of genius is where you don't feel like you expend energy in order to produce things of high value. Work doesn't feel like work and time expands to support your activity. This is how I feel when I talk about and create content about books. I could do it all day if I would be able to, and I would not feel like I would be expending any energy doing it. Rather, I would feel more energized in the evening from doing this. And that actually reminds me to remind you to subscribe, like, and share this channel so I can reach more people. And who knows, finally one day I could actually do this full time. Who knows? This book really got me thinking. It was the right book at the right time for me because the last couple of months has been kind of a rut, and this book really brought me up and got me to discover some limiting beliefs that I have about the potential of my own creative pursuits. And I'm working with the exercises in this book right now, and I'm excited for what kind of impact this might have on the future of Booklab actually. You will need to have a high tolerance for self-help jargon in order to get through this book. Luckily I have that, but if you don't, then you should probably stay away from this book. It's also a book that has very little scientific data to support its claims. Using mental techniques such as this book provides can be considered a type of brainwashing, right? But in my experience, experimenting with different mindset tools, I find them both useful and eye-opening if you allow yourself to try them out. Life is not life without illusions, so we might as well choose the illusions that are most helpful and beneficial for us. And I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if this book ended up on my top 5 list this year. I'm trying out the techniques right now, and only time will tell if they're useful or not. I recommend this book if you feel like you're stuck in a rut or that you felt like you've lost momentum in life. It can really be beneficial, and I really got some positive effects out of it already. It also led me down another rabbit hole. I'm currently reading, what's it called? Parallel Universes of Self. This is getting into really weird new age territory, so be aware for the coming weeks because I'm gonna start talking about really strange things. This book is about reality creation or reality surfing. You might have heard about this concept. Otherwise, I will actually share a link to Reality Transurfing, which is a free book that you can read here on YouTube. I'm also reading The Construction of Social Reality. I don't know what I'm doing. Another book that is coming up, I'm doing a review for Finite and Infinite Games as well, and I think I have a review up for that next week or so. Before I drop more things, I'm gonna be out. See you next week on the Book Lab. Cheers.